just one of those days where I need to just take a moment and have a deep breath. This is going to be a hot mess of a video, and it's going to be so fun to edit. Hopefully I'll be able to edit it in a way that will make sense. So, I'm a mama, right? I've got 2 kids that I homeschool, and today's just one of those days, right, where they needed their mama. We're working on an end of the year research paper, and it's challenging them in all the best ways, which therefore means it's challenging me. But on to what we're cooking today. I am making a sesame chicken salad. This is the chicken in the marinade. I'm waiting on my grill to preheat. Of course, you could cook this in a skillet inside too, but it's a gorgeous day, so obviously I want to use my grill. I did a little cool montage. I'm not sure where I'm going to insert that yet because my brain isn't having a hard time thinking ahead of how I want this video to be structured out. So maybe I'll insert it right here.
So I've gathered up a bunch of ingredients to make some sesame chicken marinade. We're going to start with an avocado oil, which is great for grilling because it can stand up to a high heat. After that, we're going to add rice wine vinegar and just a splish more. There we go. Sesame oil has very strong flavor, so you don't need to add too much for a lot of punch. Next up, onion powder. And then I'm going to use the back of my knife to bruise up my garlic really nice. That will give you lots of garlic flavor without chunks of garlic in the marinade, and I can fish those pieces out when it's time to grill the chicken. Next up is salt, and salt's best friend, pepper. I'm going to give this a really nice good whisk, and oh wait, I forgot the sugar. We don't want to forget the sugar because the sugar will help give the chicken a good coloring when it's grilling. But if you want to leave it out, you can leave sugar out. It's not necessary. Okay, I tasted it and I realized, oh wait, it still wasn't quite tangy as I wanted, so I added a little bit more rice wine vinegar and give it another taste. And it's tasting really good right now. So time to add in the chicken, which I'm going to massage in, but also my brain right now, I remember, was thinking, something is kind of missing. So I'm kind of thinking about it. And then I remembered, oh, ginger. So I have some squeezed ginger here, but if you have fresh ginger, you can also do like with the garlic and add chunks that you can pull out at the end. So there's your marinade.
But in that video montage of where I'm making this marinade, I just put 2 chicken breasts in, and now you're going to see I have 4. But I just now decided to cut the chicken so that it'll cook faster on the grill. Something I usually do. I don't know why I didn't earlier. Again, it's been one of those days. But it is kind of interesting because you can see that, I don't know if it'll show up on camera as well, but you'll see that this side doesn't look like it got the marinade as much because that's the part I just cut, while this side has more of a white sheen where the vinegar is going to work on the proteins of the chicken. I can tell you one thing, it smells really good. I used white sugar in this. You could use honey, or if you're going low carb, leave out the sugar. All right, well, let me go check on this grill and we'll see how this all gets going. Okay, so my grill is pretty hot. So I'm gonna take this chicken. Haha, love that sizzle. And we're just gonna toss it on the flames and let this chicken cook up. Chicken's looking nice and firm, so it should be cooked. Looks beautiful. Pull this in and start making a salad. All right. If you were planning ahead when you made the marinade, it would have been a good time to make the dressing too, but I didn't plan ahead. Like I said, it's been one of those days. So I'm gonna put some sugar. Like I said, outside, honey would be great too. And for most dressings, you want an oil and a vinegar. So for our vinegar, in the marinade, I used a rice wine vinegar, but for this dressing, I want to go a little bit fresh. And so I'm using a lime, a fresh squeezed lime. Oh my gosh, I love the smell of lime so much. Oh, My kids are at Taekwondo right now, and I hope they are working out their research paper frustrations. My daughter Izzy is writing a paper on Westminster Abbey and the history of, and my daughter Maddie is working on a paper on Notre Dame. So they're 7th graders. All right, this is avocado oil. Olive oil would be great too. I just want to kind of I specifically did avocado oil over olive oil because I wanted a more neutral flavored oil, and I don't really like canola oil. And then sesame oil is super strong, so we're going to just use a tiny bit of that because this is just kind of giving us the base. This is the flavor, but this is so strong that I don't want too much of it. Now here's a cool trick. I actually, when I get home from the grocery store, I take my ginger and I just put the whole thing in the freezer. And when I'm ready to use it, I use my microplaner and microplane off however much I want, skin and all. Some people say the skin tastes a little bit bitter. I honestly can't tell a difference. And taking the time to peel my ginger is just not something that I want to spend my afternoon doing. So I just do that, and then I'll put this back in a plastic bag, put it back in my freezer, and I'm good to go. So do the same thing. I'm gonna grate in some garlic, and I'm only making a small amount of dressing, just enough for this one salad. So a little bit more oil, it looks like, and some salt and pepper. All right, let's give this a shake and a taste, and then we'll make a salad. So this is a vinaigrette, so if we leave this sitting, it will separate out again because we did not do anything to make an emulsion. Oh, that's really good. Super simple dressing, very bright with the lime juice. The garlic gives it a kind of kick. All right, I got a nice wooden salad bowl. I've had this for so many years that I am like so sick of it, but dang it, it won't fall apart on me. And I'm one of those kind of people who will use something until it just dies. Now, pro tip, buy a coleslaw bag and then you don't have to shred this, or use your food processor. But sometimes it's almost more trouble than it's worth to get out the food processor. So I'm just going to shred this up into very thin slices. Oh wait, first I want to put down a bed of spinach. Come on. So this is like triple wash spinach. So just gonna put some down, and then I'm going to put this red cabbage. It's called red cabbage, but I mean, come on, guys, this is purple. All right, let's do a little bit more. I'm feeding a family of 4. This would be a good salad to make a little bit of leftovers because, I mean, the spinach will wilt down, but the cabbage will hold up to the dressing. I'm gonna give that a good toss. And then I'm gonna add some, I did do the pro tip and I did buy some shredded carrots because I just did not feel like dealing with grating carrots. But you could grate it, you can shred it, whatever works best for you. Oh my gosh, look at the colors of this salad. So beautiful. And then we're going to dice up some green onion. I had a purple onion here too, or red onion, but we've got the red cabbage and we got the green onion, so I don't think we're gonna use that. This poor little sad guy, like, I've been using them all week in different dishes. There's not much left to him. He'll get used up. All right, give this a quick chop. So Yeah, I love homeschooling. I've homeschooled my kids since they were itty bitty. It's funny, people ask, when did you start homeschooling? Well, I don't know. Was it when I taught them how to potty train? Was it when I taught them how to walk? I mean, they've never gone to a public school. So in a way, I've homeschooled them from birth. But, okay, so I've got some mandarin orange, so we're gonna add this to the salad. Doesn't want to open. There we go. My kids have been eyeing this in the pantry all week, and I'm like, no, it's for a salad. Hands off. You can have the rest, because I probably won't use the whole jar. Who likes these things? I mean, I never think to eat them as a snack. Now, the benefit of buying them jarred or getting a fresh one is like sometimes the fresh ones aren't completely sweet, and consistently the jarred ones are. And I make sure to buy it in 100% juice, no sugar added. Now I'm gonna add some slivered almonds for some crunch. Why not the whole bag? And I'm gonna leave this on the side because I don't want it to get soggy, but I bought some of these like crunchy noodles. These are sesame noodles. It's the main, well, it's rice flour and chickpea, so, oh, and sesame. But if you are doing low carb, leave these out. But otherwise, they kind of add another fun little crunch. And you can buy, there's a lot of different varieties of puffed little noodles. I'm gonna use the best tool and give this a toss with my fingers. And then I'm going to go ahead, well, I'm trying to decide if I want to dress it because of the spinach. I don't want the spinach to get too soggy, but I think I do want to go ahead and pre-dress this salad because I want to break down the cabbage a little bit more. So as you can see, this has already started to separate a little bit. So we're going to give it another quick shake and pour it over. And for this, if you're doing low carb, I would go ahead and use stevia, but when you're doing the marinade, just leave the sugar out. And give this a stir, and I'm gonna slice up some chicken and I'll add it to the top along with some of those crunchy noodles, and we'll have a delicious, completely healthy, amazing, light, fresh, and filling sesame chicken. Oh, forgot the sesame seeds. Nothing wants to work for me today. Oh, these are new too. Okay, so these are toasted sesame seeds. And it'd be really fun to buy some of the black ones too and like have a mix on here, but I didn't see those at the store this week, so I just got these. Now I'll give that a toss. I mean, there was sesame oil in the marinade and in the dressing, so it's still a sesame chicken salad, but the sesame seeds add a little bit something special too. I hope you feel peaceful today. I like to be high energy, but today's just one of those days where Mama just needs some peace and quiet. So I hope that you found that this video was nice and soothing today. We don't always need to be super high energy, and today is authentically me making dinner. We're gonna go pick up the kids from Taekwondo in a little bit, and then I will plate with the chicken and show you the final dish. But I hope y'all are having a really amazing week, and I would appreciate and really love a subscribe. I love when you comment below and we get into food discussions and variations, like what would you add to this salad, what would you leave out. I'm here to, hopefully give you some dinner inspiration ideas. I'm never here to tell you, make this exactly how I made it, because dude, that's what food is like Did I just say dude? I just said dude. Wow. Okay. Oh, I will tell you this, filming this video has already uplifted my mood. I really, really love connecting with you guys, and I am so glad that I've been able to, you know, create a small little community that hopefully will grow as time goes on. And hit that subscribe button. Follow me on Instagram at @ditdot. I talk about family fitness and more food over there too. I'll see y'all on the next video.